Fabrizio Romano confirms surprise Man United and Everton transfer is progressing as formal approach prepared. A surprising transfer involving Manchester United and Everton is gathering pace, with transfer expert Fabrizio Romano revealing that a formal approach is set to be made. The two Premier League clubs have different priorities in the market this summer. Everton remain focused on strengthening David Moyes' squad while also working to keep hold of star forward Iliman Ndiaye amid interest from Al Hilal. Manchester United, meanwhile, are still searching for a third midfield addition and a new left-back. Any moves for a left winger or striker are expected to depend on the departures of Marcus Rashford and Joshua Zirkzee. Despite their contrasting plans, the two clubs are now expected to do business with each other, Everton preparing move for Ethan Wheatley. According to Romano, Everton are ready to step up their interest in Manchester United youngster Ethan Wheatley. On Saturday, the respected journalist reported that the Merseyside club are preparing to submit a formal approach for the promising striker in what would be an unexpected transfer. Man United face Lewis Hall setback as Newcastle stance complicates Michael Carrick's transfer plans. Manchester United could face a major obstacle in their pursuit of one of their top defensive targets, with Newcastle United unwilling to let Lewis Hall leave despite a summer of high-profile departures. The Magpies have already sanctioned the sales of Anthony Gordon and Sandro Tonali, while Alexander Isak departed less than a year ago. Bruno Guimaraes also looks set to move on, with Arsenal reportedly closing in on the Brazilian midfielder. Those transfers have already generated close to £300 million for Newcastle, and Guimaraes' sale could push that figure towards the £400 million mark. Following Eddie Howe's recent exit, Newcastle are now determined to avoid further weakening their squad before the transfer window closes. Hall, 21, fits the profile Manchester United have been targeting as they search for a new left-back, a position expected to be one of the club's priorities this summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, Newcastle have little interest in selling the England international despite United's admiration. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano explained that Newcastle's strong financial position means they are under no pressure to negotiate, making any potential deal far more difficult for the Red Devils. Internally, Michael Carrick's side reportedly rate Hall extremely highly and believe he would be an ideal addition to the squad. The young defender remains one of the leading names on United's shortlist as they continue to monitor his situation on Tyneside. Although United have already completed 5 signings this summer, their recruitment is not over. Andre Santos, Carl Darlow and Yuri Tielemans arrived from Chelsea, Leeds United and Aston Villa respectively, while former Swansea City goalkeeping coach Kit Margetson and ex-Tottenham Academy prospect Tynan Thompson have also joined the club. However, it has now been almost 3 weeks since United announced a senior signing, with strengthening the left-back position appearing to be their next priority. At present, Luke Shaw is the only recognised senior left-back in the squad. Harry Amas has featured alongside him during pre-season, but the youngster could still leave on loan or even permanently before the transfer window shuts. If Amas departs, United's cover would be limited to Noussair Mazraoui and Patrick Dorg, both of whom are naturally more comfortable in different roles. Manchester United are also keeping tabs on Barcelona defender Alejandro Balde and Racing Santander youngster Jorge Salinas. Archie Brown and Jed Spence have also been mentioned as possible Premier League-based alternatives. Interestingly, Spence was selected ahead of Hall in Thomas Tuchel's 26-man England squad for this summer's World Cup. Hall previously earned an England call-up under Lee Carsley, who temporarily replaced Gareth Southgate, with Luke Shaw missing out on that occasion. Transfer news: Roundup: Everton target Man United forward as PSG close in on Red Devils target. Everton are reportedly keen to sign Manchester United striker Ethan Wheatley before the summer transfer window shuts. The 20-year-old has made 4 senior appearances for United, including 3 in the Premier League during the 2023-24 season. Since then, Wheatley has gained valuable experience through loan spells at Walsall, Northampton Town and Bradford City. United are expected to part ways with the young forward permanently this summer, with several Championship clubs already showing interest. However, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reports that Everton have now entered the race and are preparing an official bid for the England Under-20 international. Wheatley has also been left out of Manchester United's pre-season squad, further fueling expectations that his time at Old Trafford is coming to an end. Meanwhile, Paris Saint-Germain appear to have moved ahead in the race for Mika Götze, who had also attracted interest from Manchester United. According to Romano, the Ajax winger has approved a move to the European champions, with negotiations between the two clubs now progressing. Ajax are believed to be seeking around €60 million, £51.3 million for the 21-year-old. Götze has enjoyed an impressive spell in Amsterdam, recording 25 goals and 27 assists in 113 appearances across all competitions. The Belgian international also brings valuable European experience, having featured in both the Champions League and Europa League during his time with Ajax. Elsewhere, West Ham United have reportedly reached an agreement to sell midfielder Dan Potts to Club Brugge,